warm welcome to Barmy Army TV episode 2. And well, it's a good one because England are winners and they are the first winners in Chennai for 22 years. 1-0 up in the series. Chris, can't wait to get into this episode.
Neither can I, but before we do, what's that behind you, Greggy? I can see just,
where? Which one?
Just on the shelf. Just what's that fella that's doing something in there?
One of them? That one. That painting. Is that what you're on about?
Greggy, I can see your bollocks.
Oh, can you?
You know when we said show your bollocks, boxer shorts on camera when we get going, we only meant holding them up like this.
Oh, right. See, I just wanted off to show off my bollocks, you see?
For a change. But there is a serious point to these boxer shorts, and they are absolutely brilliant. You can get, when you order a pair, you get a really good information sheet about men's health and checking yourself, which is very important, which all men should do at least once a week. It's to raise awareness for everything that's important about how to check yourself as well. So please, please, please purchase a pair of these boxer shorts, and it's so informative, and they're also very comfy.
You can use a discount code. It's Barmy Army, all one word, Barmy Army, to get 10% off. And you just go to www.mybollocks, that's with an X at the end, .co.uk. mybollocks.co.uk.
Coming up on today's show,
we're going to be joined by England spinning legend Monty Panesar to ask him your questions in Ask Monty.
We'll be heading to our armchair fan zone to find out who are the legends and the shockers of the week.
All that plus another battle of the armies. The Bharat Army are trailing 1-0, a bit like India, going into this week's sledge off. Well, welcome along to the show. And look, this is like the dream start to the series, Chris Millard.
Absolutely. To finally see England and Joe leading the way. It's been bubbling and brewing for years and years, and seeing Ruti's leadership as a captain, but also as a batsman, leading from the front, leading by example, it really is amazing to see.
What is cool as well, the Taunton Twizzlers, well, we can sort of still put Bessie in that bracket, can't we, for the moment? They both took 4 for 76 in each inning. So Best 4 for 76 in the first innings, Leach 4 for 76 in the second. Everyone's chipping in. It's been a complete team performance. I can't wait.
Greggy, did you know this? If Joe Root had scored only runs by the sweep shot this year, he'd be the 12th highest run scorer in Test cricket. How mental is that?
That's absolutely ridiculous. He's flowing with confidence. He's going to be taking so much confidence, and it soaks its way right through the team. In fact, we've actually got footage of Joe walking out to bat on the first day. Love that, absolutely love that. Right, so the next test is on Saturday, and it's in the same stadium, but the difference is this time is that there's going to be a Barmy Army presence, Chris, bizarrely.
There is, amazingly so. There is going to be Barmy Army representation in the stands in India on Saturday, which we can't wait to see. I think he might be outnumbered by the Indians, but at least we've got someone there. There's no one travelling over. We couldn't even get Randy Kadek over from Sri Lanka. But I've heard we're going to be speaking to him now, are we, Greggy?
Yeah, anyway, let's get talking to him. Joe, what have you been up to and why are you in India?
So I came here 11 years ago with my wife. It was her idea to go out and have an adventure, and it was my idea that India would be the best place to come. I played with an Indian team in Mumbai, but when I came to Delhi, there was a club set up here in 2010, and I came to Delhi in 2013. We're known as the Viceroys. We're a Delhi-based team for expats. So we've had Japanese members, a lot of American members, West Indian, some Australians, unfortunately, Kiwis, Swede, German, all kinds of people. So it's a great, India's an unbelievable place to play cricket, and it's a great way to relax and make friends and enjoy the country and learn about the country and have a good time.
So I want to hear, well, I don't want to hear because I can hear the birds and the traffic, but I want to see your surroundings because you've got that lovely jacket on. I'm sure there's a story about the jacket. But yeah, pick your phone up and show us around. I want to see what's going on.
Sure. Well, look, first of all, do you boys know what a stubby holder is?
We do indeed. We had plenty of them with Barmy Army stickers on over the years, mate.
Fantastic, because it's the only good thing to come out of Australia, as far as I'm aware. So that's been a great thing for our club. So our club, we're no good at cricket, but we don't mind sorting out gear. So this is our Mumbai tour. So went to Mumbai a couple of years ago. So this is like our Bollywood shirt for that. And this is the club blazer. Hang on, I'll turn the camera around.
Very good.
Easier to show you some things. So
we'll have to have a game, Barmy Army against your club next time we're over there.
yeah, for sure.
Oh,
yeah,
look
for sure.
at that for a setup.
So this trophy here, this is called the Tim Cuddler Cup. It's named after our second president.
Tim
And it's
Cuddler.
played between, Tim Cuddler, and it's played between the clubs of Mumbai, Hyderabad, and Delhi.
Wow.
But unfortunately, after we got it made, COVID came, so we haven't done it yet.
Amazing. And thanks for the little tour around your setup. It's very good to see. But now we want to know about how you're going to get in the ground and represent the Barmy Army, because you are the saving grace. You saw Randy Caddick in Sri Lanka saving the Barmy Army. Now it's your turn, Joe. How are you gonna get in, and how are you gonna support for us?
The moment we heard that limited tickets would be on sale next week, a few of us thought, right, well, we've got to go. To see cricket in Chennai anyway would be amazing. But England haven't played in front of fans other than Randy for a year. And, it's really exciting. India hasn't had any fans in cricket, for a year. So we thought we had to do it. We were online yesterday morning buying tickets. We're flying on Friday.
And the most important question, Joe, is do you all know the words to Jerusalem?
Well, 4 of us do, but one's an Australian. So,
we'll
be torturing him with that.
Whoa! How are you smuggling him in?
Yeah. Well, we'll be sitting on him a lot, I think, and they're confused, right? Because if England win, it helps them with the World Test Championship. So they're really.
And you get us a video of an Australian supporting England, and we'll expose him to the world.
Absolutely. We'll do that. Absolutely.
Nice one, Joe. Absolute pleasure. Sing it loud, sing proud, and enjoy the cricket. Monty Panesar joins us here on Barmy Army TV. And Monty, well, he's a man who's had much success in the subcontinent. If you're a fan of Channel 4 and you've been watching their coverage, you'll have seen Alistair Cook talking up the size of Monty's hands. So before we get going, Monty, can you just show us how big your hands are?
Well, there you go. There are plenty of revolutions on them.
Yep. Lots of revolutions and lots of wickets.
Yeah, absolutely, mate. Absolutely. So, Greggy, I think we're going to get straight into the questions, aren't we? From our social media followers, we did an Ask Monty across social media, and we had plenty of questions. First of all, sorry if we don't ask yours. We can only ask so many, but you're going to kick us off, Greggy?
Yeah, absolutely. So this one is from Hayden Sim on Twitter. How good can Dom Bess be?
I think Dom Bess is a good bowler. He gets the ball drifted naturally. If you can find a bit more consistency, he'll be a very good bowler.
From Nathan Meredith. Thanks, Nathan, for getting in touch. What's Jimmy Anderson like in the dressing room? Obviously, you played with him. He's still there now. He's probably changed a little bit. But what was he like when you were?
He used to love doing crosswords, and he used to just play, do crosswords while we're batting, and it just really relax and calm, and just like doing, the sort of mind activities like crosswords, play cards, things like that.
Did you have anything like that to keep yourself ticking over when you're bored watching the fellas bat in the changing room, Monty?
Yeah, sometimes I would just maybe read the paper or listen to music. At times I'll try and help Jimmy with his crosswords, and I wasn't very good at it.
Yeah, me neither. Good answer. Now, the next question we've gone from What Fell. What's your favourite memory of Test cricket?
I think my favourite memory was during the Sydney Test, actually, when we won the Ashes on Australian soil. All of us sat together. That was a very special moment.
It's interesting now. You hear that of a lot of people we speak to, Chris. You were there, don't we? Which was obviously a magical memory, certainly for the Barmy Army supporters as well. Fifth one is from Anita Burford. Look, you took a load of Test wickets, Monty. What's your favourite wicket ever taken? It might not even be a Test wicket necessarily.
Yeah, look, there's quite a few. There was obviously Tendulkar in Mumbai.
Not bad.
Yunus Khan. Yeah, Yunus Khan at Headingley. Chanderpaul at Lords, when he's playing a sweep shot. That was a good one. Yeah, they're my favourites.
Brilliant. Great answers. I can imagine the crowd reaction in Mumbai when you took it wasn't very friendly.
Yeah, you could hear a pin drop.
Fantastic. Now we've got a question from Little Miss Sash. Who was the most intimidating batsman to ever go up against?
Oh, probably Matthew Hayden and Graham Smith, 2 big figures, very sort of had a huge presence on the crease, hit me for big sixes. I really like, gosh, I felt like I couldn't actually, had huge strides to the ball. Yeah, I found it very difficult.
Perfect. Thanks, Monty. And this one from Jack Hind. Who is the better batsman, you or Jimmy?
We've got to say Jimmy there because he's got like a Test 50. I haven't. So I think he takes that bit.
What is your top score, Monty?
46 not out against Middlesex when I played for Sussex.
Not bad, not bad. Now, the final question we've got from our Q&A is from Alex Mason. Is it okay I have a poster of you up in my bedroom? I'm 22.
That's great. I'll sign it for you.
Oh, there you go, Alex. Send it into the Barmy Army. We'll get it to Monty and get it signed for you. How about that?
Battle of the Armies. England fans, Barmy Army are already 1-0 up against the Bharat Army in the series, much like they are in the Test series. It's got to be said, just to slip that one in there. Barmy Army representatives taking on members of the Bharat Army. All sorts of different challenges throughout this series here on Barmy Army TV. This week, we're having a sledge off. So, an England fan and an Indian fan trading cricketing insults. And we've got the judge, Monty Panesar, and Ashes winner, of course. Who better to ask? Monty, before we get going on this, what's the best sledge you've ever heard? You might not have one that springs to mind.
Maybe not when I played in a game. Look, I remember in the Ashes actually, when Mitchell Johnson goes to Jimmy, I think you're not going to get a wicket, and then the next ball he got the wicket, and then he told him to shut up. I thought that was one of my favourite sledges. So
we've got Najib representing the Bharat Army. Najib, there we go, with his big Bharat Army flag, the India flag, fantastic
flag.
stuff. And
good flag.
And Callum, a little bit more understated, but still,
I tried to hang a few bits up, but I couldn't get it going. So
when you want to look in the series, though, it doesn't matter. It's fine. We'll settle for anything. So,
hang on. There's a prop. Oh, Sibley.
The Sibley Surrey shirt. That'll do. Is perfect.
Match issue.
Nice work. Right then, Callum. Because England are 1-0 up in the series and the Barmy Army are 1-0 up in the Battle of the Armies series, I think it's only fair that you go first. So take it away.
Yeah, I've been thinking about these long and hard. But Najib, your openers, they're decent, but I've seen a wider selection of shots at the bar of an under-18s disco, mate.
Okay.
No laughs from Monty. That's not a good sign.
Okay, so because we have 3 blokes from the Barmy Army, I'm going to give it back to them in the Barmy Army style by singing in their style. So everywhere you go, England will lose. You get sad and booze everywhere you go.
Okay, all right. Well, I've got one back for you, mate. So obviously, as we know, there's not a wide variety of attacking shots in Test cricket, but a vegan has more chance of causing damage to your cow corner.
All right, I got one more song for you, just to keep in lines with the tradition of Barmy Army. Since you gave a stick to Mitchell Johnson back in the day, I'm gonna bat on behalf of Mitch and go, a sky with no clouds, a pitch with no grass, these English swing bowlers fall flat on their ass.
Strong response from India, that. I love it. Well, obviously, Chris and I are slightly biased, but I think, Monty, we're going to give you a little bit of time just to have a think about who your winner is. Have you got a verdict, Monty, or you still need a bit more thinking time?
Gosh, they both are really good. I enjoyed the songs, like what they were, the Bharat Army songs, and then I enjoyed the jokes. They're really funny. It's a difficult one for me. I think I'm going to give it a draw.
Oh, Monty, a draw is not helpful for us to go to the World Test Championships, please.
I think you take a draw at the moment, no, Najib.
not for the World Test Championships, bro.
Monty,
Well-
that was brilliant. Thank you for sticking around to judge the show for us. Any final words to the Barmy Army and everyone that's watching this?
Yeah, look, I'm sure everyone's looking forward to over the summer, cricket and fans going back to stadiums. Let's just wait for that and look after each other, because during this COVID time, it gets a bit, you can't get a chance to, support your teams. But I think the summer, we've got loads of test matches to come, and it'll be England versus India. So hopefully the Bharat Army and the Barmy Army in one stadium. I think we'll look forward to that.
Absolutely. Well said, Monty. We couldn't have said it better ourselves. But thank you so much for coming on. Monty Panesar, Najib and Callum, you've all been absolutely brilliant. And we'll look forward to the next instalment of Battle of the Armies. Now it's time for Armchair Fan Zone. What's happening in the world of cricket from social media? We're all on our sofas, even if it is early doors. So what's been happening this week, Greggy?
Well, we've got a couple of legends of the week, and the first one is a legend, but not just for his bowling exploits in the first innings in Chennai, but also for this. Look at this. Absolute pro Dominic Bess. Who needs media training when you've got such professionalism like this?
I had real confidence in my mentality, that side of it, my process. I think that was a really important thing. Oh my God. And like I said, I think I've lost my complete track of thought there. What was I saying?
Absolutely love that. And by the way, that must have really hurt him on the back of the head, Chris.
I was just going to say, he's never been that professional when he's come on the podcast with us. So maybe he turns it on a bit when it's England duties.
I just love that. It just picks it straight back up. Proper guy, and also what a player as well. Also, a massive shout out for our second legend of the week. Well, it's the guests of this wedding in Chennai. Some things are just as important as nuptials.
It's absolutely quality, isn't it?
Yeah, so good. So good. I just love that. Right, now it's time for Shocker of the Week.
I can't wait to get you to the Gabrash. Tell you what.
Well, I know I've been hitting the 4 a.m. alarms. I must admit I've slept in a few times. It's not easy, but not everyone can sleep. Not everyone can stay awake throughout a full session, especially when it's pretty tough out there. What did you think to that, Greggy?
Yeah, I know. I fully related to that, actually, to be fair, particularly during some passages of play during the Sri Lankan test matches as well. But hey ho, I bet they were awake on the final day. So there we go. That's our legends and shockers of the week here on Barmy Army TV. And now it's time for our latest instalment of I'm a Pro Cricketer. And this time it's youngster Jordan Cox.
Hi everyone, Jordan Cox here. I'm going to be showing you what I do on my off day today. Been to the gym this morning and I'm off to play some golf today, so pretty chilled out day, but yeah, I'm currently in Australia, so it's the pandemic isn't too bad out here. In the gym today and then home to training, maybe a bit of golf as well, so I'll keep you posted what I'm doing today. Just heading to the local chicken shop to get some lunch for today, which looks delightful. Always good here. I'm getting ready to head back to England in 2 days' time, so I'm getting ready to pack and get ready for the Kent season. So I'm really looking forward to it, and hopefully quarantine isn't too bad.
Right, now it's time for Chorus Corner with Adam Canning, who's providing updates on all the Barmy Army songs. It's obviously difficult at the moment. People are at home. But Adam, you've not been short on entries this week, I believe.
No, mate, it's been some great entries coming in. Obviously, spirits are high throughout the England supporters all around the world, and we've had some crackers, as you can imagine.
So talk us through the first one. Is it from Matt Southworth? And he DM'd it at a ridiculous hour.
Yeah, so the first entry is from Matt, who DM'd us at 1:20 a.m. on a Sunday morning, which I'm a massive fan of.
Legend.
Doesn't look like there's been a huge amount of thought going into the lyrics, but definitely a huge amount of Randy Caddick IPA, I think. So a great way to pull an all-nighter and make sure you're up for the next day's play. Let's have a look at Matt's submission.
Like when we first met, I cannot escape and I cannot forget. Rooty, you're the one, you still turn me on. The end is coming home again. Yeah.
And the second submissions we've got is from Billy Seal. Went absolutely crazy on our social media. So many people loving his tune.
Well, it's so good. We've actually got him on. We've managed to get him on, Chris. Billy is going to come on now and he's going to give us a little rendition.
Cheers for having me on, guys.
No,
Good
mate.
man.
Pleasure.
Thanks for coming on. Good man.
No worries.
Talk to us about your song then, because it went absolutely a bit mad on social media.
Yeah, it did all right, didn't it? So yeah, bit of a Jerry Cinnamon fan, and I thought it was quite an easy kind of song to like adjust to get some gritting innuendos in. So I just sat around. 4 a.m. alarm was on, and then got writing after Bessie took some of those wickets.
Come on then, Billy. Right, we'll all join in as well. We've got your lyrics. We've had a listen.
The lyrics, all right. Perfect. All right. 3, 2, 1. He is a...
Hang on.
Oh.
Hang on. Right. We can't do it without any backing vocals, can we? Or backing track, I should say.
No.
We're going to get some backing track, lads.
Right,
Yeah, let's get Finchy in, our new trumpeter. He's waiting in the wings to give you a bit of support, Billy. Let's get him in.
How are you, Finchy?
I'm all right, man. I'm all right.
Finchy, are you going to give us a little rendition then to help Billy out sing it? Billy's ready. Get your notes ready, Billy.
Yeah, man.
Excellent. Right then, we'll get going. We'll all join in. Billy, I want you singing loud and proud.
And
Finchy,
not in a Scottish
you ready?
accent.
Take it away.
No, not a Scottish accent, no. All right. 3, 2, 1. He is a belter. Necklace. Spins it off his fingers. He comes from the southwest. He is our spinner. Coley out, goodbye. He'll be taking pipers and we'll win Chennai. He is a belter. He plays for Yorkshire. Rahani's next to go. We'll sing this song forever. What a... I think I love him. The jar of chips that burns. We'll take the Paytm trophy. And in January, the end, he is a belter.
Great stuff, Billy. Brilliant.
Love it, Billy.
Thanks, lads.
Great energy, lads. And that's our final segment of today's show, Chorus Corner. A couple of great songs in there, Greggy. It's great to hear all the songs. We want to hear from you, whether you've wrote a song for the current crop of England players or a funny one you think we'd like to hear. We want to hear them. We would normally be in the stands listening to them all, but we're not. So send them in.
Yeah, send them in and also get in touch with us on all of our social media. It's the Barmy Army on Twitter, England's Barmy Army on Instagram. And also, remember to subscribe. If you stumbled across this YouTube channel, it's England's Barmy Army on YouTube. And you can get stuck in and you'll get the first look at all the episodes that we'll be putting out throughout this India series. This has been Barmy Army TV. Thanks so much for watching. And by the way, come on, England!